before we start, I just have a couple questions for you. The first one, in general, so we're trying to make like a few notes for you to do better in this matchup for yourself. So I asked people like, what do you want? What do you think about the matchup in general? If you could like sum it up in one sentence, what you want to do, and then also like what you want to work on. So we could start there and focus on the set review. And sorry for running over from the previous guy. I fucked up really bad.
No, don't worry about it. So you want me to sum up what I think about the matchup in a couple of sentences?
Yeah, well, yeah, you can do like one or two. We're trying to like make it simple.
Okay, generally, I think I want to get space so I can approach comfortably, and then approach while avoiding stuff like shield drop aerials or aerials at a shield, and I want to bait those out or stuff them before they can happen.
Okay.
Something along those lines, I think.
Okay.
And what was the other question?
What do you want to learn more about in this matchup?
I think I've been having a lot of difficulty dealing with the Sheik on side plants.
On side platforms?
Mm-hmm.
You just said your main strat, like, what you want to do is avoid shield drop aerials. How do you... I guess that's why you want to do it, because that's your weakest.
I guess so. I also find myself in this situation, particularly against this guy.
Yeah.
Where I'm just... He gets a full charge of needles, and he just starts keeps throwing them.
Yeah, that's hard. It's hard to deal with it. Sheik is a good character.
And I just not sure what the best option is in that particular situation.
There's not many. Let me just sadly say that. Sheik is a really good character, and that's like one of the first things we have to accept. Okay, so from these two sentences that you told me, we can already like mold our like little notes. And I guess what I want to say first is, in terms of a strategy, it's a good strategy, but we have to like get it down to like what is an approach that is comfortable and safe, right?
Right.
I think you do some, which are fine. I think you could tweak it a little bit more, but I'll point it out in the set. And then yeah, we just have to get down to details, because in the end, like, we can think about a lot of things, but we just have to act it out on screen in order to win. Yeah, so we'll get started. Oh, just a couple more side questions. So, your friend Mink sent me a text about transferring his like incentives from his votes to you. If you want, we could talk about it afterwards. This review.
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah, and okay, yeah. So I'll ask you about that after this. And also, so you had your last tweet. You said Rin's birthday is coming up. Is that the Rin that's birthday is November 1st?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I saw the notification today from the update. It's pretty cool. Is that your favorite?
From the original series, yeah.
Wow. Okay. You're my first person I've heard is Rin's a favorite. I'm interested, but let's get it after. I'm very interested why you consider her your favorite. Also, I know there's more smashers. Let's go. All right, so let's get into it. I saw you win game 1, but it's like a close match.
Yeah.
So again, we're gonna see what you can do to approach better and avoid side platforms.
All right.
And let me just say, Sheik has really good platform options. You probably know Pup is all about platform options. But yeah, we'll go through a little bit. I'll give my thoughts. Actually, what you did in that first stop, like 7 seconds, you get grabbed, which is, sometimes you lose that. But like, I didn't see you in the rest of the game like just use those lasers to try to catch a landing. I think you have to do that more. But again,
I wasn't catching landings with lasers.
I mean, you're trying to, but he just wasn't coming down, which is okay. But I think, because I did watch a couple of the games. I think we should keep an eye on that, right? You do these lasers in the beginning, and then I just don't think you do it later on.
Okay.
Roll shine, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's
my
really
entire
good.
strategy is roll shine. Oh, you're getting wrecked. He could have followed that more. And like, you got caught with these lasers. I'm gonna be really bad at this Twitch mod stuff because the shortcuts don't work for me. I'm like pressing period and like J and L, and sometimes it works for me, but it doesn't. This is just like muting me now.
I hate the Twitch player. I don't. It's just awful every time I use it.
Yeah, it's bad. But okay, so you're having trouble with this approaching part. And I think that's okay because it's hard to approach Sheik. That's like the first thought you have to have. And one of the options that you get caught on, I'll get to it, is here. Okay, so you're lasering. This is good. You're lasering. That's step one. You're doing lasers. And Sheik is in center. That sucks. Dealing with Sheik in center stage. However, you go in and try to like... What the hell happened? I literally just pressed...
Something I did randomly that helped with the Twitch button was that I opened the video like while it was embedded in Discord, and it like the shortcuts just worked. Like I assume you're trying to like pause and use the arrow keys.
Yeah. So I should post this in Discord.
Yeah, post it in our DMs and try to open it in there.
Oh fuck! I'm not even screen sharing right now. Holy crap! Man, I'm a mess today. I'm really a mess. All right, let me open this.
I was just watching the stream. Let's see. Is there a way to enlarge the screen share?
I don't think so.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
Okay. Hot damn. So you're doing those lasers, and he just... You're like putting no effort into him being in the stage, like center stage. You're just jumping forward. And I think you do this more often than you think, is that when you're lasering, you're not moving as much as you could be afterwards. So we had to think about, you don't just jump in with your full distance and go with the nair after the laser. Because he just naired out of shield with you. So what you can, in order to beat that nair out of shield with your nair, you have to like be there already and like land with the nair. It's really hard. So we can try to think about right now is when he's in the center, what you can do. I think you just have to keep on lasering and just wait for him to do something. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
And so our first note would be, because I see you were jumping at him with down airs a lot, even in the beginning, and that's not even the best combo move, which we'll talk about later. But so when you're in the corner, so we're trying to approach comfortably, right? So
yes.
In corner, you're doing the laser part correctly. Laser, and then you just have to work harder. I'm trying to think of like the best ways to say it. So you're not really using a wave dash well in this part, and you're just like jumping in. If you like mix it up with a wave dash, you can like full hop first and just approach slower. I think that's the main goal, is you have to really take steps into your approaches. Mango will get like a wave dash out of shield in order to get me, but he won't be running across the stage with a laser and I'm in the center, or else I'll also just nair him out of shield. He has to work with his dash dance game and his wave dash game, and that's what you can do too.
So like wave dash, like after a laser, wave dash down to bait out stuff.
You can wave dash down, you can wave dash forward and shield. So he nared out shield preemptively after you lasered, because he's thinking that you're going to do something. And you guys
he does that a lot.
Yeah, so if he just lasered and did nothing, he probably would have nared out shield. Full hop nair you can't beat. Let me just say, like, you can't punish this afterwards. He can double jump to the top platform, he can go to the side platform, but you won't get hit by this nair if you jump in, right? Like, just get rid of the jumping in part. Just he nairs and you're not getting 14%. That's like the main thing we're doing.
Okay.
Laser and approach slower. I think that's a good note. Dash / wave dash. instead of jump forward. Instead of short hop forward. You're short hop forwarding a lot. Okay. Also, you down there a lot from the ledge.
Those two instances,
they worked there. It just doesn't.
He like threw out a move, and I was just punishing it.
Yeah. Like they don't work against everyone. It just happened to work in that situation. I'm just pointing it out because it won't work. It's a lot of other people. They could just hold down on the C stick and it won't combo. Like it's that easy. Oh, he could have grabbed you. Oh, that was such a good fair by him. Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah. So that's like one of your focuses too. You're like, oh shoot, I really have to like. You're trying to get away. I'm like, oh, I really need this laser into an approach again. But I think you're just thinking a little bit too slow right now. You have to use your ground game a lot better. So that's also like, when you're in the corner, you don't have to always laser at first if you're like avoiding.
Yeah.
This is an offensive way. So to get out of corner, let's say. Let's refine that note.
I definitely just throw myself in the corner a lot.
That's okay. You have to avoid them. So so you don't know how to get out of the to get into the corner and avoid him, for example. Like he's pressuring you right now. He could jump forward. Instead of those, he did a really good option of just throwing those needles. If Sheik has full needles, it's insanely good. So he tech chases you a little bit. He misses that, and you're trying to get away, which is okay. Yeah. This is perfectly okay. It's just like you're not considering the fact that he has a full charge of needles right now. You just need to consider the fact that he has a full charge of needles, and you can't just needle, or you can't just laser. You turn around laser, right? He can just turn around and throw the lasers because he doesn't need to jump. He just throws them in front. So what you could do here to get back into like a groove, you're trying to avoid him like. The reason why you short hop laser here, this is what you should be thinking of why you throw out this laser. Every laser has to be deliberate. This laser right now you do is going to beat his dash in. I don't know if you consider, because you said you have a problem with full charge needles, you just have to consider that here too. He could either dash in or fully charged needle. It's kind of like the Peach matchup. They could dash in or they could pull a turnip. And you have to think of it similarly like that. I'm not sure. Let me make a general note somewhere about like be careful. That's really the simplest way to deal with it is you gotta be careful and just like see that as an option.
Yeah, I definitely just.
It sucks, dude. It's fucking broken. It's literally a broken projectile. So
I just hadn't been thinking about throwing out lasers when he has needles.
Dude, it's stronger than an aerial. It does 17%.
Yeah,
you have to think about it as like, yo, this is actually kind of busted. It's stronger than a hit. Like a strong hit. It literally does more damage than all of her other moves. Right? When you think about that, it's her strongest move in terms of percent. Like
that is pretty crazy.
If that will help you in being more careful, then we can write that too. 17% more than her other moves.
Yeah, it was just a really big problem before because I wasn't even acknowledging the fact that it was, hey, this is a really big threat. I can't just.
Yeah, and you just need sometimes you just need someone to tell you that. It's just like, dude, like, yeah, you're at 39 now. You're not in crouch cancel percent anymore. Yeah, and it. Also, instead of down airing, you have to nair to catch him in the air. It works. It happened to work. You didn't get punished. But if you get a nair in the air instead of down air, one, you're not pushing them to the ground where they can act, and then two, you can shine them after if you get a really good.
That's it.
One of the reasons why I got fucked by Mango is because he would nair me at 0, and I would jump thinking I would be able to do something, and he just comboed me for 3%. Oh my god, what happened? What's happening to the bot? Oh, this happened also when I was watching a dinner. Alright.
That might have just been the stream.
Yeah, that's just the stream. Dude, this is hard. Let me just say, it's hard to catch Sheik on the side plat. Especially with Falco. You can only full hop and do one aerial. I don't think you have to worry about it too much. You should just control the ground. Control the ground with lasers the first stock you did. Remember I said, the first 7 seconds, you don't play the same way as you did the rest of the set. I don't see you lasering like 3 times in a row. You're like lasering and full hopping to the platform, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was actually a completely different first 7 seconds than the rest of this entire game. And we're already in 2 minutes 20
So
seconds.
you think I should be more like the first 7 seconds?
Yeah, you could be. You're only really lasering him when he's on the ground, but you can catch him when he's landing with the laser too. God, this stream fart. These nairs are too early. Also, you're rising nairing a lot.
Yeah.
If he like dashed in and shielded, he could punish it, but he's not. It's fine. If he's not punishing it, don't worry about it, right? But I'm just like
it's something I should practice.
Yeah, you should watch out for it. Like that rising nair. If he just shield drop back aired you, gotten killed. Oh, you just have to know that timing. Yeah, you're only lasering when he's on the ground. Like, it makes sense, but, like, you need to catch him landing, too. So maybe we can put that as a note. I don't know how you deal with other matchups, then. How do you, like, deal with, like, Fox's full hop? You have to, like... you have to land. You have to get a laser to catch it.
I guess I get hit by it.
You just get hit by full hop back air and lose.
No,
That's it.
I think I usually try to catch them with up tilt. I usually struggle a lot with full hops from Fox.
Yeah, it's really good. That's why I think Fox wins the matchup, quote unquote, because he can literally do that and it beats a lot of options. You have to try way harder than him at that moment when he's doing it.
Yeah, usually when I try to catch them with laser, I feel like I'm being pushed into the corner and it just gets worse and worse.
Dude, it's hard. The Falco life. You can only approach when it's good. Like, you have... The times it's good, it's fucking good. But it's hard to get that first good laser into a move. That's a problem with Falco. He has to work a little bit harder than some other people sometimes. Ooh, we got some peeps in the chat. They like the set review. You're doing it. You're doing it, Pizza. We're gonna get you better against Sheik. So yeah, this is a way to like approach more comfortably and avoid the shield drop aerials. It's just you have to catch the landings from the side platform to catch Sheik dropping from the side plat. And of course this requires a lot of spacing and nuances, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just have to... The thing is, like, right now you're not even doing it. You did it for the first 7 seconds, but once you start doing it, you'll learn it on your own. And then you're like, oh, I know I can't jump forward laser when he's at this distance. But you just have to do it first before we really get into the good detail. And of course, you have to watch out for a back air. So I'll write that note too. Back air is the biggest move. So when you're lasering, you want to stay out of the back air range.
Just like full hop back airs.
No, like when they're off the side platform. So like a dash back air or a shield drop back air. Right? You want to space around the biggest thing. Might as well. You're trying to do the simplest, most safe. This will work a lot of times. If you cover back air, it'll cover a lot of other things too. Alright, let's go on. Yeah. See, you're lasering, trying to jump and hit him. Side plot. We'll change it. Because right now, I could just be telling you, if you're down airing so much at low percent or whatever, you're not lasering to catch a landing, you literally should just play Fox, and you'll do better right now. And we don't want that, right? The thing you want to do is Falco versus Sheik. But you're not doing anything that Fox does better. Is that the right term? Is that the right way to say it?
Right. Yeah.
Like, if you got that that jump shine is... I mean, I don't think you didn't need a jump there, but, like... Fox could get, like, grabs and stuff off their shines. You get percent, too. It's just harder to combo because of DI.
That was a very unfortunate game one.
Yeah. You're lasering and getting just jumping on the side flat. Yeah. That was so that Nair was good because it was space, not because it was like positive on shield. So that's what you have to do. This is in general, but also especially Sheik, because she's moving in her shield so much. Because our shields are huge, and
Yes, yeah.
like, what you have to do is you have to use a falling, like short hop, fastball, late Nair. Is that right? Falling Nair. It's positive on shield. You're doing rising too much. Rising Nair gets.
It's a little tricky.
It's hard. It's really hard. Only Mango does it consistently.
I can do the Nair, but I think I have to call out positions better.
Oh yeah. You have to like really like
what's hard.
Put on the pressure, right? You have to be like, I am a good player right now. I'm gonna overpower you.
Yeah,
that's when you do that. That's when you have to throw out those Nairs. But otherwise, she gets to roll away afterwards. You know, it's just like it's positive on shield. We can't do anything. You can get a shine off no matter what. And then that can lead to a shine grab, double shine, blah, 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 blah. You know? Ooh, that was good from him. Oh, what?
Yeah.
He was just slow. He was too slow. That time you just weren't far enough. Sheik is a fast character. Yeah, I think you're also just not realizing how fast Sheik is on the ground, too. But that's just, like, she's as fast as Marth, right? So if you have trouble dealing with Marth, like, dashback as Falco, which who doesn't, right? As Falco, then just think of, like, Sheik also like that. Sheik is as fast.
With burst movement, like dash attack too, it's just
and now you have to deal with the full set of needles too. Come on, it's just like it's hard. It's a hard matchup.
It can't.
He could have shield grabbed that too.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that was good from him. Oh, your down airs, man. But we already know.
Yeah.
You can't do this against any character. This is a general note for you. We can put this as 4 actually. We already have 3 notes. We're getting there. Dare at low percent. Not that strong. This is a general thing that you have to do. Every character will punish you even harder actually. Like Jigglypuff can even get a cheesy rest if you down her badly, right?
Yeah. If I just do Rising Dare like I have been in this.
Yeah, no fast follow up, blah blah blah. So.
A Falco can shine me.
yeah, you know, there's a lot of things that could happen because those bad dares. But we know we're gonna replace it with Nairs. Also, with just like using your ground movement better so that your dares will hit more, right? You're just dashing forward, daring. But we already went over that. You might be just getting caught on these same mistakes each time. Okay, FD. FD's good. Okay, yeah, you did a good nair there. You got him stuck in shield. Ah, do a dare.
Yeah, that was
You literally just did the right move and then you do the wrong move. Oh shoot.
Do not think about it that much, admittedly.
Yeah. Like early nairs are fine because of your drift, but it's not getting you anything too, right? So you're landing behind them instead of into them.
Right.
Like sure, you might be positive and like it's safe, but like he can just roll away. He's not even doing anything and he's getting away with it. I would have rolled or like try to act out of it. He's actually just like sitting there still in shield. Oh, now he just wave dash back and got it. Oh, he's smart. He's not bad, dude. Yeah, you guys are good. You guys are playing to each other. He's doing really good on this stage. He's playing it pretty smart. He's not like losing space as much as you. It's because again you're just jump forward immediately, right? That's your main approach.
Right.
You're not using your dash, you're not using your wave dash. In fact, I don't see you wave dash approaching at all. It's a huge commitment for sure, but you just have to. You can wave dash back too. You can also be like wave dash back grab or whatever. Dude, you're getting wrecked. Holy crap.
Yeah.
He's doing good. He's doing the right things.
I got shook this game.
He's doing actually really good. I think he's playing very well this game. And he's doing everything right. Oh, that roll in was a mistake, but props to Foreplay right now. He's using his corner space really well to make you work hard for the approaches. And if he's in trouble, he like doesn't really like take up too much space and lose it. Like he doesn't whiff a move that badly. This microspacing part is not good. I feel like he's playing better in the. He was playing better in the corner because he was using the corner space, but when he had the center space, he wasn't doing as well. But when he was playing the corner, he was doing very well. He made it very hard for you to do anything. Because again, you're not using your dashes, you're not using wave dashes. You're only doing one approach.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. You shouldn't feel bad about that. He just outplayed you like a lot of the way. He just did the right thing compared to you. Props to him.
I can just do better next time.
Yeah, you just don't. You don't need to jump forward with each. See, you're jumping forward. Jumping forward. Like yeah, you're jumping it still, and then you're jumping forward. And he's gonna DI after the shine. You gotta like, it's hard to follow up on FD unless you like really doing stuff to your flow, you know? Right now you're just getting straight hits more so. This match. Laser F tilt's good. Dude, that downer is not good. He can just hold down. Like you did a down tilt earlier. Like you know what to do. Just make sure you don't downer as much. Mm-hmm. Even at high percent, it's not good these days. It's because DI. Oh, dude, do you see that nair in the air? You got 39%. You're getting 53%. You never got this with a dare. Do you see how much damage you're getting right now off of that one nair at 0 and he got caught in the air? It's still going on. I stopped it too early. You got 70. You got 79%. You could have killed
combos him. Yeah.
You literally got a nair at 0 and you got 79%. Can you just do that more often? That's like literally it. You literally did it. You know,
FD combos are wild.
It's not an FD combo. That's literally a nair combo. It doesn't matter about FD or not. It was easier on FD because it's FD, but you see the potential right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could have killed him for it, and it's just a little bit harder on other stages because you know they have platforms to tech chase, whatever. FD simplifies the combo game. It doesn't make it necessarily easier or harder or like less impossible or anything. It just makes it, you know, it makes it simpler because they're gonna fall down. There's no platforms to escape to, whatever.
Right.
And they just have to rely on their drift and air dodge. It's hard. It's hard for anyone to get out of the combo. But it's hard for, just think of it that way. You got wrecked on FD because it was hard for you to escape combos too. So that previous game was just like, oh, you got wrecked.
Yeah.
After each hit. But okay. You understand my point of like daring at low percent is not that strong. And just nairing in general. We can it's positive on shield, comma, and does lots of damage at low percent. This is a huge note, but this is like, you did this. Why don't you just do this more, right? And then you could just get 79% combos each time. Doesn't that sound awesome?
It does sound nice.
You did it once. Why not try to, like, you can technically get it another time if you fall for it. I'm glad you did that. Like, it's just showing, like, you know what you're, like, what you could do. You just have to do it more often. You just have to ledge dash there. Practice your ledge dashes.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's really hard. But Falco ledge dash is like as good, almost as good as Fox's. Also, don't down air, right?
Yes.
Don't down air. I'm just gonna say don't down air as much in general.
Should
Not
I just
as good combo anymore.
Should I just have F smashed him there? What percent?
I think he could just F smash and it would have been. He could have killed. He could
Or
Omza
down
Tech it
tilt,
maybe, but if he
maybe.
Omza Tech the down air, it would have been even better, you know?
This guy doesn't Om's attack anything.
You don't really need to. Omza Tech I think is overrated, but if it works, it's really good against Marth. And Marth has to work a lot harder. But Spaceys, you can just follow it up a lot easier. Just don't do a laggy move, and then you don't really have laggy moves compared to Marth. And F smash hits high up, so yeah, it's hard to Omza Tech for it. Oh, dude, you're like right next to him in invincibility. Just stay away. If you could ledge dash, you could use that to burn his invincibility. Dude, you got 47% combo with there. It wasn't even like he didn't DI correctly, but you see how you only got 47% off of it compared to your Nair, which got 79%. we're just comparing it right now. Nair at low percent, you can catch it. It's a lot. It's hard to get the spacing down, right? But
yeah.
Again, let's just start with the strategy of you have to do this, and then we can work from there.
I'll probably do it in too much in every matchup.
Yeah, you probably do it too much. That you should have gotten killed for. You should have gotten down smash.
Yeah.
You'll ledge dash though. I would rather you double laser than down air. You know.
Yes.
Because if you catch them in the air with a double laser, you get back on. That down air in the air actually helped them kill you. He just didn't punish you correctly. Oh no, he could have up aired you. Oh, nice. That was tricky. Game 5. Okay, let's see this. Dude, this guy, Ritzy, this has been a pretty good set. I think this has been pretty good. You both do like really good things. At times. At times. It's game 5. So. Oh my god, he could have grabbed you.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You see, we talked about this again. Then I can get you punished. It's a combo. Down air, I just got him to the ledge, you know. He's safe after that down air.
Or should I just have naired or something?
Oh, dude, that's tricky. I do that double jump sometimes too. And use my drift. But you weren't moving at that point. That's why I did that double jump. If you were dashing and stuff, I wouldn't do that double jump. Ooh, he got back on. Yeah, I say just back air, rinse, repeat also is good. Oh, up smash. Wow. How do you get hit? Oh, dude, see how good that Nair is at 0? You get shine immediately. Oh.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you could have followed up more. It's just like you're not as comfortable on the combo game. He just, yeah, you actually could have killed him that stock.
Mm-hmm.
You got 2 opportunities and you missed it.
This is what I was talking about.
Dude, single needles, you can just run at him. Fuck it. Single needle does nothing. Just take the 3% and keep on running. You can jump over it too. If he's single needling, just keep on going at him. Just it's like a standing Falco laser. Right.
Oh, really?
It's not that bad, but it's like, it's not that good.
It's just whack.
Like, it might get a couple percent, but you can take stage, you know? Like, you can do a lot of things. 2%, you don't feel threatened compared to 18%,
right? Right.
Because the problem with the 18% is, like, now he can, like, start moving and threaten you with something else. And
yeah, my crouch cancel's broken.
Right. You just happen to be at medium percent already at that time, so why should you care about the 2% he's getting from a single needle? Like, you're already at the risky percent. Ooh, that dash attack was good by him. You could have shielded. You could shield more. I think you could shield more. Defensive. Okay, see, you're trying to laser now. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, that was not good.
Not good.
That was the jump forward laser was not good, but you were trying it again. See the hints of you're almost there. You're almost there. Oh, dude, if you got it back here, that would've been cool.
That was better.
Again, he could have just held down and like SDI'd into the ground, and it would have been terrible for you. But that's what he should be doing against a down air, which you were doing. Oh no. Man, he can act faster out of these. Oh, see, you avoided the needles there. Good for you. Oh, you missed the back air.
I probably should have shine back aired or something.
No, back. Yeah, but it's hard to follow up. What if he just kept on DIing away? It wouldn't lead to anything.
Right.
If he DI'd all the way to the right after a shine, it's tricky. It's hard to edgeguard Sheik at that mid percent. I would that's a really hard percent, 67%, and he lands on a side platform. I don't know what's the. I think Sheik has enough options where that you should just go for a back air and they'll probably just make it to the ledge. It's just not guaranteed at that point because you have to cover ledge. Oh, you win. I thought you were gonna lose.
No,
I thought that's why you wanted the anal instead.
By the skin of my teeth.
Oh.
I lose later in the tournament.
Oh, okay.
Like,
we could look at that on another day possibly, or
I
you
figured
play or
I
whatever.
made the same mistakes, and this was a longer set anyway.
Yeah, you probably made the same mistakes. You did a lot of the same things that got caught each time. He played the FD game 3 so well. Holy crap. And he just didn't do the same thing. He like did the bad like, oh, I'm going to try to challenge you. I just won a game on FD. But no, he like lost his discipline. But I think we have a lot of notes. I mean, it's just like a lot of general things that you got to just start doing before you even get into nuances. You wanted to, so your main goal or strategy was to like get space to approach comfortably. And I don't think you're approaching comfortably at all because you're just jumping forward.
No.
I just hit you. Like if we played, I just hit you in the air. And he did hit you a lot. Like if his punish game was just better, you would have gotten 3-0'd. It was a close set. It was a close set, and if he didn't drop all, like he dropped punishes, you drop punishes. But imagine if he just didn't drop punishes, you would have just lost.
Definitely did get 3-0'd later that day.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh no, the curse. Oh dude, Ritzy is in this chat. He's in this chat too. He was watching.
Yeah, he's my friend.
Oh, he said this is sick. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. Awesome. But yeah, I don't think we're approaching comfortably at all. But that was our goal anyway in strategy in a way, avoiding shield drop aerials. And now you know, like you just got a laser to catch a landing. That's like the main strategy. So that's our number 2. You just got a laser to catch a landing, and that's gonna help in every matchup. How like you're not gonna beat any other full hops. As Sheik on FD, for example, I literally only full hopped back in the day against Falco, and I won against like people. I didn't know what I was doing, but I would just full hop, and they wouldn't be able to catch all my landings well enough. And I just went on FD. It's like a bad matchup for me because I shouldn't be able to just do that. But that's what happens if you don't catch me with the laser wall. Shield drop aerial. I don't think you got caught by shield drop aerials like at all. You're like trying to like make this your strategy, and you didn't even have to worry about it.
Maybe not in this set, but historically.
I see. But I think the main problem you're having is like landings.
Catching landings.
Yeah, you just need to catch landings. But we already have that. And you can just apply this to your general things also. Because in the end, if you just have a general game plan against every character, like imagine you just face a matchup you never play. I'm like, fuck, I don't know what this, like, let's say you play Game & Watch. I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to do. I just need to like, you just have to like rely on your own game plan. You have to have something or else you'll just be blind and you'll just feel lost, you know? So no matter what, you have to do these things on every character. And they will work on every character. If you catch a landing with a laser, you can combo because they're in hit stun. You know, it's just like things like that, which you have to work on. All right, your hardest problem you said was side plats, and again it was the landing. So you're right on that. The side plats were hard for you because you'd also just like full hop approach afterwards. Yeah, I think so we're going to our summary of the tips now. Our number one before was like when you were trying to get out of the corner, you need a laser and approach slower, but you just need a laser and approach slower in general. Because you do this as like offense and defense.
I definitely get anxious when I'm in the corner against someone like Peach or
oh, dude, that sucks.
Sheik.
Yeah, Peach has the best shield and corner pressure in the game. So
and I'm just really scared of getting dashed attacked or maybe float fared.
Well, you'll approach slower. It's gonna be hard. Let's just say that when you're in the corner, it's hard. You're gonna use your dash and wave dash, and you also have to ledge dash. If you ledge dash, it's the way you have a better option. You're invincible, you know, if you do it well. If you can ledge dash perfectly every time, you might just win sets off of that, you know? It's like that good. So you just have to practice your ledge dashes because all you're doing is recovering with dair. Okay, number 2, which we covered. You had a laser to catch landings, especially Sheik because her aerials are huge. We're watching out for bear. 3 as an offense move, you gotta use your nair. And make sure to short hop, make sure to fast fall, you know, do all those good stuff, tech skill wise. And we saw that match again. You did 79% and you missed the combo like afterwards. Like you could have killed him. You could have 0 to death him. And then we saw a dair combo, it did 40%. So use your nairs more. You're good at them. You literally you know what you're doing with the nair after you hit it. Sometimes, but you do know partly. And also, just this is like the most matchup specific thing probably because no one else has needles. And you just gotta be careful of them. It sucks because if you're like careful of them, what if he just runs at you? But this guy doesn't. He's just trying to use his needles as fast as he could, which I understand. Like you don't want to waste them, and you're not trying to dare as much. Okay, all right. I think that's a good lesson. We could implement those things, and then we could talk later about we can like transfer if Mink wants to use the incentives on you. I'm super down. I also have that with someone else too. Let me take a look if it's the same or not. I just like I thought I updated a lot of my Excel sheet. I'm just like really. Oh, it is someone else. Okay. No. Do I have you down already for Mink? Oh, no. I think someone else. Oh, I see. Yeah, someone else bought someone else incentives. So I have that down, and then I also have Mink as he got a lot of votes for me. I need to send either you or him a message with Curb once we're actually free together, which who knows when that will happen. Sorry. But yeah, any other questions before we like conclude the review, and then we'll talk about like future plans for what we can do. How far away is Alabama? You're from Alabama, right? I'm assuming because of this. You're at Crimson Smash Club in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah,
He said he wanted to use a net play. We could do like an hour net play together. We could do more set reviews too.
I would like to do a net play at some point.
Yeah, because in the end, you just have to like it doesn't matter how much you study, right? You have to like act and perform. So that's always a good thing too. Yeah, I definitely made my net play incentives like less and more than it could be, but I just like set reviews too. I just like talking and making myself heard.
Yeah, no, it's definitely important.
It's also less like hand pressure on me. But I need to
Mhm.
practice more too. I need to practice my test skill. I'm like, that was super bad though. Other few days, and I'm finally getting better now. But yeah, we can definitely do a schedule net play within the next week or so. And I'm doing all these after summit too. So if you have like midterms or whatever,
Yeah.
we can always do stuff. Sahib, I'm mainly doing voting fulfillments right now. You can submit a analysis too. I can get to you, but of course, like the summit incentives will take precedent.
Right.
Alejandro, Bama, yeehaw, is Cowboy Alabama? Not what I think of first.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just know Roll Tide. That's all I know. I don't know anything else about Alabama.
Is that it?
I think that's it. Oh, dude, why is Rin your favorite? That's what I'm curious about.
I'm not very sure.
You're not sure? Don't worry. I also felt that one.
I just like her.
Okay, it's fine. You like her making cat noises, I guess. I think she's cool.
Basically.
I just don't like cats that much, and also I like preferred other people too. So also my top changed. I only started watching like May and stuff, so I'm a newbie. Well, it's her birthday soon. Buy her birthday pack.
Her scouting's open today.
Ooh,
I
really?
think. Yeah.
Oh, dude, you have to if you played a lot, you have to teach me a game. I'm not good at it. I'm not consistent at all. we can trade set reviews.
Well, I'll hop out.
Okay.
I
Wait,
assume.
Rex Caliber, is that your friend? Roll Tide is Bama, but you aren't in the part that says it.
Yeah, we're Huntsville.
Oh, so you traveled to Tuscaloosa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how far away is that?
2.5 hours.
Oh, jeez. Fuck, that's dedication. I mean, it's a trip, though. You get to go to that university, too.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun. I would do it once in the blue moon, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I would probably, I don't know.
There aren't many tournaments near
It's
where
hard.
I live.
It's really, really hard. Yeah, okay, I can see why the net play is also good, too. And then we'll also talk about things, because in general, once you get better against one character, you can get better against others. Alright, but yeah, sounds good. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learn. Like, I hope you guys all, you and everyone else who does the lessons learns and some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll do better because you're already doing the things. I just told you like what to do and what not to do. So hopefully,
I hope so.
Right.
Congratulations on making it a summit.
Thanks so much. Couldn't have
luck.
done it without your support and your friend's support. I didn't know I had supporters in Bama. Like, really?